Now that is what I call a freaking cheesesteak. Have you ever seen so many desserts? The rooftop. And hopefully you're not afraid of clowns.
This is Herndon, a small town trapped in the middle of the hustle and bustle of Northern Virginia. The charming downtown area is cozy and quaint, and the fall colors bring it even more to life.
Another fall adventure. This time we are in Herndon, Virginia.
Today we'll be eating a monster cheesesteak, getting zombified by dessert, sampling some local potions, and having a whole lot of Halloween fun. Our adventure starts downtown, and I've got a hankering for a go-to Herndon meal that I've actually never tried.
The classic old school food spot you want to go to when you're in Herndon, it's Jimmy's Old Town Tavern. It's a very dive bar restaurant, but the weather is nice. It's a beautiful day. They've got the secret alley beer garden.
But we're not here for the PBR special, we're here for their monster Philly cheesesteaks.
Now that is what I call a freaking cheesesteak, bro. Wow.
The size, the weight, the look, this thing is massive.
This is the biggest cheesesteak I've ever had in my life. It's loaded with toppings, onion, green pepper, provolone, the right way. It looks like they even included some jalapenos in there too. I have no idea how I'm gonna eat this thing. All right, cheers.
Quite frankly, it's too big. You're gonna have to find your own strategy.
Oh my God, talk about a flavor explosion. So much meat, so much toppings. This is not a cheesesteak. This is a cheese monster.
All the ingredients are good, but the thing that really makes this is the amazing roll.
By the way, this meal also comes with tater tots.
That's right, it just keeps getting better and better.
Now, you don't have to get this with the delicious provolone like I did. You can get it with the whiz on there the wrong way. But come on, provolone's superior.
I may have just incited a cheesesteak war.
There's so much on here that it just keeps falling off.
Good luck trying to eat it, but also good luck trying to not eat it. This thing is good.
I highly recommend. You like cheesesteaks, you gotta come to Jimmy's. You gotta try this giant monster. You gotta get all the toppings on it. It is delicious. That cheesesteak was like eating a weight. My stomach is so full, I feel so heavy, I can barely walk. But I've got a little secret for you. You are not gonna believe what you see inside this unassuming little bodega.
It may look like a convenience store, but when you turn the corner, it's a confectionery explosion and sweet sensory overload.
The selection is unbelievable. Have you ever seen so many desserts?
Donuts, cakes, cookies, churros, sweetbreads from El Salvador, Mexico, Central America, and beyond.
Like seriously, what do I choose? I was like in there for 10 minutes just like looking at every item, like should I get this, should I get that, should I get everything? So I had to take a deep breath, realize that today is not the only day they'll have desserts. I don't even exactly know what it is. It's colorful, it's red, it's black, it's yellow. It's some kind of a colorful pound cake, and this is an adventure, so we don't need no knife, we don't need no fork. We're just gonna eat this baby. Spongy, it's cakey, it's poundy, it's awesome. And because they had them, and because we had too. Churro. Bro, I told you weren't gonna believe it. Oh my gosh, Herndon Bodega. Amazing. You can't talk about the fall season in Herndon without stopping by the Historic Herndon Halloween House. Every year they have a different theme. This year's theme, aliens.
This is a must-visit attraction every single year.
And hopefully you're not afraid of clowns, because every year they've got the scariest clowns.
The real scares come at night, so if you have the guts, head over to Spring Street next Halloween season and don't miss the Historic Herndon Halloween House.
Before we hit up the next spot, a few of my favorite places we're gonna miss on this episode. Number 1, The Breeze. Number 2, Mile 20, RIP Ice House. If we didn't just eat 5,000 calories in 20 minutes, we'd go to Izzy for some awesome pizza. But instead, we're gonna go basically in the same building, right across the way, to Aslin. This place is great because on one side you got the pizza and coffee shop, and on the other side you got Aslin Brewing Company. Together, they have this great outdoor space, and it's just a really great place to go when the weather is nice. But by far the coolest part, the rooftop. Thank you for joining me out here for a beautiful fall day, a monster cheesesteak, awesome desserts, and awesome local beer. And I look forward to seeing you, Herndon, on my next DMV adventure.